Shad Mayfield has $93,000 won, a nearly $56,000 lead over second place, and it's February. He just won San Antonio, and he joins us now on Western Sports Roundup. Hi, Shad.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, it is good to have you. So much to talk about. First of all, big congratulations to you. Not only did you win Fort Worth, then you went and won San Antonio, and this is exactly how you had your year planned, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I guess every year everyone wants to win at all the building rodeos. They're my favorite rodeos to go to, just the bracket style. I really like those, and they pay a lot of money. So I'm a big fan of going over the winter time.
Monday morning, when you looked at those PRCA World standings and you saw not only what you have won, but the lead that you have, what's your reaction to that?
Oh, it was unreal when I seen that. That's something nobody really ever has that much money at the time that I got it. And one year I started out having this much money, and that was in 2020 when the world shut down. So hopefully that won't happen this time. But it's truly a blessing to have what I have won now, because then during the summertime and stuff, you can just kind of take it easy and not, be stressing on making the finals and stuff like that.
So at San Antonio, you were 7.1 in round one to win that. Then you were 7.8 in round two, that tied for second. 8 flat to win round three. You won the semis with 7.7, and then you won the finals 7.2. It didn't seem to matter what calf you drew. You just did amazing at San Antonio. Kind of take us through your mindset, your game plan, and what you thought about all of these runs as you critiqued them.
I think the key there was my horse, with the setup of Kevzer and setup of the rodeo there at San Antonio. He fit that setup so good and made it so easy. And another thing is being on the barrier, and on every run I was right there on the barrier to give me a good throw. And some of the Kevzer got pretty challenging over there. They started taking a lot of runs, and that's where my horse came into effect, and he really made that part easy for me.
You won $26,750 there in San Antonio. You mentioned how you set up each run with the help of your horse. You were riding Platinum there at San Antonio. You rode Lollipop at Fort Worth. You've also won about $10,000 on Harry. You hope to have Rampage back for some of the summer runs. So you have some incredible horsepower, don't you?
I do. I've always had great horses, and they've all been a blessing to me. And, that's the thing about me. I guess I'm blessed because I have a horse that I could ride each part of the year. And like Lollipop, I rode her at Fort Worth because she's more of a stronger horse, and the calves were stronger over there, and that's why she made it so much easy for me there to be able to get the win. And Platinum, he was more of a San Antonio style because you want to turn him around and go fast. And like at Houston, I'll probably get back on Lollipop because she's so fast and awesome on big arenas like that. And Harry is also an amazing horse. He's another horse. I could have rode him at San Antonio, and he could have been just as good. So it's awesome to have these type of horses, and especially because I have so many that I could kind of rest them, and that way they're always feeling good and working at their best.
Yeah, and good for different setups. So you've been impressive for a long time. I remember you going between the high school finals and Cheyenne and then making the NFR. And so there's that. But I feel like this year there's a whole new confidence. And I know you've been working with Fred Whitfield. How much has he helped you in that department to believe in your ability and talent that you have?
Fred's helped me so much, and just believing in myself. I've always not just been super confident in myself, and that's come to effect, especially at the NFR. And Fred actually come out to the NFR this past year with me, and I went out of the average and missed the cap in the third round, and we had a really long talk after that. And after that, it was really about how I just bounced back and overcome that. And ever since then, I've won 2 rounds after that night, and actually tied a cap in 6-1, even though she got out. But that really just boosted my confidence so much, and just having Fred, who's one of the best ever, believing in me and telling me, you can do this. You just got to keep it simple and believe in yourself. And that confidence has come from the finals into now, to where I just know I can do it. I just have to do my job and keep it simple.
Well, I was reading Kendra Santos' article that she just wrote about you and also her son Taylor. She talked about Fred and that line between confidence and being a little bit cocky, and how he always walked that perfectly in her opinion. And I feel like he has helped you tremendously with that. Speaking of that 6-1 calf, She now lives her life there at your ranch in Live Pen, so that's pretty cool. But I want to talk a little bit more about what Kendra said in her article before we let you go. We know you're dealing with some hip issues. You were planning to have surgery, then you decided to wait on that and to finish out this year. It's something that 10% of people are born with, and calf ropers struggle with it more so than other events in rodeo because of what you all have to do, especially during all the practice runs. How have you changed what you do on a daily basis to make sure you can continue to compete at the level you are?
I've had to change in so many ways to maintain what I'm doing. I used to rope every day and tie a whole lot, and I've had to really slow that down, and it's been different for me because I'm just so used to always roping and stuff like that. But I realize the more I rope, the more sore I am, and that's what kind of when it comes to effect at rodeos. And just like at Denver, that was one of the early rodeos of the year. I feel like in the short round I should have won that rodeo, and my hips had come into effect, and I couldn't really tie my calf. And ever since then, I really mainly focused on just taking care of my body. And I got a guy that in Stephenville, he helps me a lot. Shane Frills with MVP Athletic Training. I try to go to him every day during the week, and we do a whole lot of stretching exercises to build up everything around my hips to just get everything strengthened up to get me through the year, and just mostly just a whole lot of rehab and therapy just to keep me feeling good.
Well, it looks like it is working. Congratulations again, Shad, on everything you've accomplished. It is unreal to look at the standings, and we're really excited for you. It's been fun to watch.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
That is Shad Mayfield, 5-time NFR qualifier, world champion, and #1 in the world standings, only by about $56,000.